Okay, there we go. Okay, I just had to. It was pointed to Brian's account, but it needed to point to the Comedy Spots account. So I just had to find it in there and put. Here it is. Helping smart and tech.
Hello, everybody. Are you ready for some Movie Libs? Thank you for joining us here today. If you've never seen Movie Libs before, the way that this show works is we take scenes from famous movies, we pull words out of those scenes, and you all give us new words to plug into those scenes, thus making an entirely new scene that we reenact for your entertainment. This week's theme is football, because football's back, and why not? We haven't really done a lot of football movies somehow, for some reason. Who knows? As always, we have a lovely cast. Here they are, minus Stacey. Hey, Dayna, how you doing?
Good, just in a new location with a new computer, so just putting everything back how I like it. Don't mind me.
Oh, cool. That's great.
Dayna has moved the tech operations to the new, what are we calling the building? The Comedy Spot Studios or something?
Studio, yes.
Yes. So we've moved
Comedy
there. She's
Spot
no longer
North.
in the dark corner that is the tech booth of the Sacramento Comedy Spot. So I'm pleased to have her better lit. You can see her glasses. You can see her cute bangs. It's good. It's good all around. Nice. Marco, how you doing?
Marco dressed as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right there.
Ooh.
You can?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I cannot.
I'm
but I
fine,
believe you.
Coreen.
Coreen's in there above the window on the side by the entry.
Oh, what am I doing?
I haven't seen these pictures.
Honestly, looking like you're holding a dildo from ACL, but I don't remember exactly what that is. Or showing someone how to give a procedure.
Okay.
You could have lied.
Like
you could have just said it was something else. You could have just been like, "You're just doing the funniest thing in that. You're on a chair. I don't know."
Dayna, I'll need a picture of that when you're leaving today. Tina, how you doing?
Oh, running behind. Otherwise good. I found my cat, so that's cool.
Yay, cat.
Good.
You didn't lose him
cat
again.
Was missing at a campsite for 24 hours, and I was shitting my pants. That's why I wasn't in the show last week, because I had to stay an extra night to try to find the cat before he got eaten by a mountain lion.
You took your cat camping?
I did. He was fine up until I got out at 1 o'clock in the morning to go to the bathroom, and he doesn't like when I leave. And so he pried his way out of the Velcro screen on the camper, and while no one was looking, and
I feel like you casually brushed over how you took your cat camping.
I did go
like because
camping.
people don't do that. Yeah. You were like,
Yes,
yeah, I did. And anyway, this is the adventure I had. It's like, no.
People do.
You took your cat camping.
My siblings take their
People
cats
take cats
camping
camping.
every year, and we lose my sister's cat at least once every year, and it's just
Because
the way it
they
would
is.
don't want
freak
to do
out.
that. That's why.
No, doesn't sound like
No
a
cat
Yeah,
wants to
well,
go
but
camping.
her cat just wanders around for like 10 minutes and then is back, so he's not really like
Like
Yeah,
problem.
dogs,
this
you
one
unleash.
did not.
You just take places and they just run around and they're dumb and they're oh, I live here now. Cats, you're like, no, you
Yeah.
have to lock
Yeah.
them in a bathroom for 2 weeks. So if you take them camping,
No,
they're like,
Don't
I don't
come
even
when
know
they
where I am.
call. Yeah,
No, my brother's
they would
cat, he
not.
walks it around on a leash and he just puts like an empty box by the campfire and then the cat just chills in it. He likes
Yeah, we
camping.
didn't
pretty
get
cool.
that far. This was his first time. So outside of the camper, he's in a backpack, hooked in.
Yeah,
But
smart.
Does it have
did
a little
not
window?
expect the escape. Yeah, I got a picture of him looking at sea lions out in Monterey.
This is
Aw,
exciting.
cute.
You did go camping in
Anyway,
Monterey because that's the weirdest place to go camping.
no.
We were in
not.
like Carmel, but not like where all the bougie stuff is, like kind of out in the farm area. It's actually a really nice campground.
Oh, okay,
Amazing
that makes
people. I
sense.
highly
I thought you were
12/10 recommend because they helped out a lot. So
thought you were just
anyway,
at
got
the
that.
aquarium camping.
No. No.
That'd be fun.
No.
Can I put a
Not
tent
this
I've done
time.
that.
in?
That would be
Me and
Sounds
Adrian have
lovely.
done
steal.
we've done the thing where you stay overnight in the aquarium.
Whoa.
The
Love
fish
it.
Do
just
that?
stop. They just go like this. It's creepy. All the fish just sleep by just going like this and not moving, like in weird
This is
directions.
in
Like they
Monterey?
just go. Yeah,
It's still better than how those like whales sleep that they just go like this.
yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
then they
they
would
go straight up.
like,
So this is Monterey Aquarium. You could do that, or is it
Yes.
somewhere else?
Yeah.
I want to do
No, it was
that.
on Monterey Aquarium.
Dennis
That's
wants
cool.
to do that.
This has
too.
been Camping with Movie Libs segment of the show. Let's go ahead and dive into our first scene. What we do for the first scene is we ask you for words ahead of time. You gave us things like roast beast and ball and chain, stuff like that we'll use in our first scene. But for our follow-up scenes, you'll give us the words live as we go. So yeah, let's dive into it. And also one of you guessed the movie based on the words that you gave us for this movie. So good job. All right. So our first scene is from 1996's Jerry Maguire. The plot of this movie. When slick sports agent Jerry Maguire, played by Tom Cruise, has a crisis of conscience and he pens a heartfelt company-wide memo that promptly gets him fired. Desperate to hang on to the athletes that he represents, Jerry starts his own management firm. Single mother Dorothy Boyd, played by Renee Zellweger, joins him in his new venture, and they eventually get married, I guess, and then they also break up. It's a lot. They do a lot, apparently. I don't remember. Banking on his sole client, football player Rod Tidwell, played by Cuba Gooding Jr., can Jerry make his business work? In our scene, Jerry walks in on a women's group, ranting group that Dorothy's in. And she even admits that she's just a part of it to judge the other participants, which seems messed up. And then he gives a speech to win her back. Will it work? Let's see. And action. I'm sorry, these stupid holidays are making me feel more divorced, with the songs and the roast beast eating.
You know what? I have a confession to make. I've listened to you all tell 1,000 sob stories. And well, I've been very judgmental. And well, maybe you're all correct, okay? Assholes with dicks are the enemy.
No, they're not the enemy.
But I love the enemy.
Well, there you go.
Yo ho ho. Yo ho ho. I'm looking for my ball and chain. Wait. Okay. If this is where it has to happen, this is where it has to happen. I'm not letting you get rid of me. How about that? This used to be my specialty, you know? I was good in a pooping closet. Send me in there and I'd do it alone. And now tonight, our little project, our company, had a very dense night. A very, very dense night. But it wasn't complete. It wasn't nearly close to being in the same vicinity as complete. Because I couldn't share it with you. I couldn't hear you say that Ebola virus is pretty bad. Or getting a pedicure about it with you. And I miss my ball and chain. We live in a spicy world. And we work in a business of lumpy competitors. I am Groot. And you complete me. And I just...
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at yo ho ho. You had me at yo ho ho.
This is the greatest discussion group I've ever been in. And seen.
I love that I am
I like
Groot.
I like that Coreen is like an amalgam of all the ladies, and it just turns into like a Southern belle who's like, I don't know, I've become divorced, and this is nonsense.
I'm a Southern lawyer, and I won't stand for it.
It's like an amalgam of all the ladies in the room just turns into that. Because that's what I thought, because I haven't seen this movie yet, so I'm like, where are they? What is she doing right now? Is she hanging out with, like, what is she hanging out with? Is this a group? Is there a friend?
Well, that's because it's her sister. Bonnie Hunt's her sister, and so I think it was like they're just having it at her place, and or is her sister living with her, or she's staying at her sister? She's staying at her sister's.
Okay, out of context, this is a bonkers scene.
Yeah,
like
it doesn't make any sense without.
He comes in, he says hello. He says hello. He goes to leave. She's like, F no, bye. And she's walking out. And then he gives this speech that's all about himself and how sad he is and how disappointing it was for him not to have her around. Nothing about her or anything she provides to his life or anything. Just like, me. And then she's like, you had me at hello. No, he didn't. You were leaving. He didn't have you at hello.
Yeah, you had to remember. I had to remember through most of the scene that, like, she left with him, huh? They did a work thing together, because without that, it's just him saying, like, I was at work and work was great and I love my work. But you know what? Sometimes you weren't there, and that's like the worst pitch to a lady. It needs to be more like,
I'm not letting
hey,
you leave me.
Smile or something.
But it also sounds very man, like that kind of man. Like you're like, yeah, that's the kind of pitch you would make, wouldn't it be?
You were there to celebrate how good a job I did at my job.
I think she also must have done it. I don't remember this movie at all. Although I will say that Bonnie Hunt is a national treasure, and she should be in more things.
Absolutely. Concurred. If you haven't noticed yet, we have our words up for the next scene. You can type in bad location and then I don't know, Modesto. And then we'll know that that's your suggestion for a bad location.
And we know that
Sorry
Coreen
if you live in
hates
Modesto.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, she's right. She's right. Modesto sucks. It's not quite Stockton, but it's like second. It's like little beat put upon sister of Stockton or something.
Modesto.
We should do a Bonnie Hunt show. That'd be delightful.
I would do Bonnie Hunt. Yeah, Bonnie Hunt's great. She's in a whole bunch of movies I like.
Where everybody has to play Bonnie Hunt at least once with a wig.
I like it. I have to look it up now. I want to know what movie I would pick.
Please do.
Oh man,
what do we get?
Okay.
What's her catalog? Let's see.
Way to fight tickling.
What movie? Why do I like her so much? What was that? Oh, she's in
Cheaper by
Dave
the
and
dozen.
Rain Man.
I
And she's
knew-
okay. That was the one I thought she was in. I had to check. She's in Return to Me, and I love that movie.
Rain Man was her
Oh.
first movie. She was a waitress. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like she's been around.
I knew someone that her boyfriend tickled her and her reacted by punching him and broke his nose. So be careful.
Well, yeah, if he was
You're not
doing
supposed
it
to punch
against her
people in the
will, it sounds justified to me.
Bad location.
I want to do the
But she
movie
didn't
from
say that.
2000. I want to do the
Under the
2006
bridge
movie. I
downtown.
want someone to eat cheese with.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know that movie. I'm just like, why is it called? I want. It's a weird name.
I like it. It's a good title.
Okay.
She's done mostly voice stuff lately.
Valuable object.
Yeah, she's in
Yoda
Cars. She
action
was the
figure.
lady in Cars. I forgot about that. The
It's in
love
Cars and
interest.
Zootopia and Monsters University and Toy Story.
Once you get on that list for
Oh,
Pixar movies, you're in all of them.
I forgot.
Term for a group of men.
Yeah.
Gaggle of silly geese. Ugh, that makes me happy.
Bonnie Hunt show. Forgot about that.
I like Bonnie Hunt. I love this. Have you seen Return to Me though? It's real good.
Seen what?
It's got David Duchovny. Return to Me. It has David Duchovny and Minnie Driver, and it's a rom-com, and it's amazing.
Sharp
love it.
object. A paper ninja star.
There's like 5 rom-coms that I love. I don't remember
Number
what they are.
53.
I probably do.
Ooh,
That's
this
one
is
of
a
them,
good one. Reflective
That and
surface.
Moonstruck.
A cookie sheet.
She wasn't in Moonstruck, was it?
No, I just meant like rom-coms I actually like a lot.
Activity. Assembling a salad.
I've never seen Moonstruck.
It's so good.
I
Negative
think,
great.
honestly, I think
attribute, sweaty.
Cher was the reason I haven't watched that movie.
Oh, she's really good in it. She won an Oscar for that movie.
I know.
And Nick
Term
Cage is in it, and he's not annoying,
for poop.
but he's weird. Like the whole movie is weird, but it's good.
What movie is it?
I think we had an activity
Moonstruck?
that we missed.
Okay, because we got assembling a salad.
That'll work. Thank you.
I'm trying to remember other rom-coms
I
I
love
like.
that whole side
cynically
conversation
hate them.
happening while we're handling this.
Right.
All right, I think we're ready. Charlie,
Oh,
if
wow.
you're listening,
That was
start
fast.
coming up here. I know. All right, our next scene is from 1999's Any Given Sunday. The plot of this one, 4 years ago, in 1999, I guess, D'Amato's Miami Sharks were at the top. Now his team is struggling with 3 consecutive losses, sliding attendance, and aging heroes, particularly the 39-year-old quarterback, Jack Cap Rooney, played by Dennis Quaid. What's that guy doing? Off-field, D'Amato is struggling with a failed marriage and estranged children and is on a collision course with Christina, played by Cameron Diaz, the young president / co-owner of the Sharks organization. In our scene, Pacino gives an infamous halftime speech to turn the game around. Ready? Okay, I'll get Bruce. All right. And you can jump in whenever. Oh, careful.
I don't know what to say. 53 minutes to the biggest battle of our professional lives. And either we assemble a salad as a team, or we're going to crumble inch by inch, play by play, until we're finished. We're in hell right now, gaggle of silly geese. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the dookie kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back. Yeah, we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of the bridge downtown, 1 inch at a time. Now, I can't do it for you. I'm too seardy or sweaty in both. I'm both. I look around and I see these young faces and I think I made every I made every wrong choice a middle-aged man could make. I I pissed away my Yoda action figures, believe it or not. I
Oh.
chased off anyone who has ever loved me, and lately I can't even stand the face I see staring back at me in the cookie sheet. You know, you get old in life, you find out that life is a game of inches. On this team, we tickle fight for that inch. On this team, we claw with our paper ninja stars for that inch. Because we know that when we add up all those inches, that's going to be the fiddle fucking difference between winning and losing, between living and dying. So, what are you going to do? Yeah! Hooah!
And see.
Waiting for the hoo-ah.
Gotta add it. Gotta toss in a hoo-ah. Bruce is riled up.
We heard. He was in the show.
Yeah. He likes it. Wow. Yeah, I had to warn Charlie because he used to have that speech memorized, and I was like, we had to cut it down a little bit. Don't expect it to be the full thing.
It's a lot of memorizing.
I think Dennis is trying to
Yeah.
talk to us in military lettering. Get it?
Yeah. Alpha Bravo Charlie, what?
Right?
Well, if people have noticed, we need more words. They're there on the side as we do under Dayna. So you can typity type some stuff in for us, and then we'll probably use them in our next scene. So that's how we do.
And out. And out.
You want to talk about anything happening at the Sacramento Comedy Spot this week while we wait for some words?
Sure.
Sure.
Let's get the calendar.
Sure.
So in
News
case you
guys.
haven't been following on our socials or our email weekly, which you should really, I mean, that's where all the biz is at. We actually have open mic, not one, but 2 nights a week now. Monday, which would be yesterday, and Tuesday night. If you would like to perform, you show up at 7:30 outside, out front, and try to get your name on the list. And then the show starts at 8 o'clock, runs about 2 hours, depending on how many comics we have. 2 hours max at the most. That's open mic, stand up. Tomorrow is Helix night, where we have 4 teams performing from 8 until 10 o'clock. The first 3 teams are our regular Helix performers who have all gone through our classes and then auditioned to be on the show. And they're split up into teams and they perform for about a half hour. The final team of the night is either going to be our veteran Helix performers or our new ones who are ready but not quite ready. That makes sense. So it runs the gamut. Come see them, 8 o'clock. Thursday night, we've got an Improv 101 grad show with Coreen at 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we have Peak Flow, which is kind of a improv show with almost like a living room type format. Yeah. And then Friday night, we have got one new show called True Love or Not. That's the name of the show. They are stories about true love or not that people are going to present to you that actually happened. And then they're going to make up scenes inspired by those stories. 9 o'clock, we have Queer Medians. That is a very popular show that will sell out as per usual. It is your LGBTQIA plus community coming together for stand-up. Starts at 9 o'clock, presented by Melissa McGillicuddy. And then Saturday on the 14th, we have 3 shows. We have 7:30, we have Workplace Woes and Wins, which is basically work stories, the good, the bad, and the ugly that people are then inspired to make scenes about. And 9 o'clock is Anti-Cooperation League. Coreen, are you in this week?
Yes, ma'am.
No, there's Coreen. Okay. We have Anti-Cooperation League at 9. And then 10:30, we have a new show called Late Night Sack of Tomatoes. I didn't write it. That is at 10:30. That is a kind of late night talk show, variety show. If you buy a ticket to Anti-Cooperation League at the theater or for the theater, you will get admission to the 10:30 show for free included. Don't have to do anything else. So you can stick around for that. And let's see, what are we streaming this week? I think we are streaming Workplace Woes and Wins and AC.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, I was saying the same
Workplace
thing.
and
Sorry, I have a
ACL.
delay. I
Yeah.
start talking
That's all
and it
right.
takes me over time.
So if you're not here, you want to see those online for a live stream, they're $6 a piece. Or if you want to support the Comedy Spot for as little as $5 a month through Facebook or through Patreon, you will get those live stream shows delivered to you every single week, and you can follow along. That is all I got. Oh, we have new classes starting. I'm gonna definitely need to throw that out. So we've got a puppet improv class, which is about sold out. That starts next month. It is what you think it is. You make your own little puppet, and then they have an improv show. We also have a musical improv class starting off again, and then we have improv games starting off again. We've got Marco teaching sketch writing in October and November. And as usual, improv with Coreen and other teachers as well. So, and stand up. So come on, do it. /classes/calendar, satcomedyspot.com. I'm done.
Love it.
We should have
Good
tons of
stuff.
words now.
Okay.
I hope so. Oh, I only have one spot left in my improv class if anybody wants to jump on my last spot.
Oh.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
A problem you might be dealing with: irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, no.
Are you, Dennis? That's okay. I don't judge you.
A place
Somebody
you
wore a
might.
lot of cologne with this shirt.
Who was it? Was it the cat?
Party.
This is a cat.
Abandoned mall. Animal.
Tipping it back.
Chupacabra.
Who goes to the mall now? I guess like kids wouldn't. I guess old people do. Like who goes to the mall? They open it early for old people to walk around.
I go.
I sometimes make a pilgrimage at Christmas time just for nostalgia's sake, and then I remember why I don't go to the mall anymore. But
Yeah.
for a brief moment, it's delightful.
Nickname for a friend, buddy.
As someone who grew up in the 80s who used to live at the mall.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I went to the mall a lot.
When I
Yes,
buy
King.
clothes online
Spencer's.
and then they don't fit, I take them back to the store.
I always remember the Arden Mall had giant cats and it had a big pyramid and it was great and no one like my kids won't experience this. But the thing I really remember is the Sunrise Mall had these weird tile hexagons you could sit on all over the place and like these weird things where it would the floor would drop off into like a fountain that was under the ground. You'd throw pennies in it. Like there was all this stuff at the Sunrise Mall that was very impressive. The Sunrise Mall is the saddest place on earth now.
Location.
Are you born and raised in Sacramento, Marco?
Yes. Mostly.
Nice.
I wasn't born here, but yes.
Where were you born?
City.
Eureka.
Chicago.
Up by the res.
Interesting.
Celebrity,
I think the mall that I
Lady
grew up in,
Gaga.
if I remember correctly, or if I'm hearing it correctly, was like the first 2-floor mall in the country.
Problem you might be dealing with. I'm still single. You and me both, Kendra. You and me both.
But it was very cool. It had like these open ramps and
That's
everything
neat.
and water features as they did. Pretty nifty.
What else?
The mall was
has
pretty
got-
incredible back in the day.
Celebrity,
Which one?
an object you want,
Sunrise?
and a problem you might have with a car.
An object you really want: a rash cream.
Got going on, Dennis?
Yeah, what's going on, Dennis? Is it related to your irritable bowel syndrome?
I don't have a celebrity or a car problem. Oh,
Tina, hit me with a celebrity. Oh, sorry.
Problem you might have a car: a gas leak.
It's probably
Also,
your fuel
if
line.
your bowels are irritable, your bowel also has a gas leak.
Wow.
Tina, hit me with a celebrity.
Meghan Markle.
She chose the worst celebrity.
Evidently, 12 years ago.
She's
Years
the
ago.
worst human.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively got married, and I didn't think it was gonna last, and I said something snarky on the internet. So I'd like to formally apologize.
It's been immortalized.
Right.
Okay. Taking
You
it
still got
back.
time.
That
You
was
might be right.
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Our third scene is from 2006's Invincible. The plot: a lifelong football fan, Vince Papali? I don't know. It's Italian looking. Mark Wahlberg sees his wildest dreams come true when he becomes a member of the Philadelphia Eagles. While teaching at his high school alma mater in Pennsylvania, the 30-year-old gets a chance to try out for his favorite team and becomes the oldest non-kicker rookie in NFL history who never played football in college. In our scene, Vince pretends that he needs help with his car as a ruse to tell his buddy Tommy that he made it onto the Philadelphia Eagles. And when people are ready, let's do it.
Now that I have the right character, yes. When's the
It's been
last time
funny.
you gone 2 days without a gas leak?
Sorry, I tried to get Lady Gaga to help.
Are you kidding me? Lady Gaga's car is worse than yours. You'll both be stuck here. Look, your flex capacitor's good. Looks like you got a charge. Hey, buddy. You sure this thing won't start?
That's giggles. Mark Wahlberg doesn't giggle.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding with me right now?
No.
You're a freaking chupacabra, aren't you? You're a freaking Chicago chupacabra.
I wanted you to know first.
Oh, this is huge. This is bigger than when Meghan Markle came back from the porta potty with rash cream. Give me the keys, all right? Let's go to the abandoned mall. You're buying.
Hey, so how you doing with the irritable bowel syndrome and everything? You all right?
I'm good now. Chicago chupacabras.
And scene.
It implies something when it's irritable bowel syndrome. It implies something else. You're like, I'm done. I'm good. Took care of it.
The Chicago Chupacabras should absolutely be a name. Like, yeah,
Definitely.
stuff aside Chicago Bulls. It's time for the Chicago Chupacabras.
Oh, that giggle had me giggling myself. That was
Yeah.
great.
It just says giggles. Like, no. He laughs, maybe. He doesn't giggle. Every time I see Mark Wahlberg,
for giggles.
I just think of him talking to plants in The Happening. It's like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life is him talking to plants in The Happening, where he's like, I'm a science teacher. Where's all the bees? And he does all this stuff. I'm like, he's the worst actor. This is so funny.
Movie that is.
It's called The Happening. It's a M. Night Shyamalan movie. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen ever. And he plays a science teacher in it. And it's like the very first scene. He's just like, hey, I'm a science teacher, right? What are we doing here? Where's all the bees, right? We don't see bees now, right? There's like less bees. And you're just like, what is Mark Wahlberg doing? Like, why is he doing this? And then
How's your mother
it's
doing?
a really funny movie. I'm a science teacher. I'm Mark Wahlberg. I'm science teacher Mark Wahlberg. And you're like, no, you're not.
No.
Love it.
Let's pigeonhole Wahlberg.
Dennis says The Happening was bad but funny.
It is really funny.
And it's got Zooey Deschanel, so it's like her and Mark Wahlberg together trying to like be in a suspense.
Oh my god, they do so many funny things in that movie. There's a thing with an old lady in it. It's like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's supposed to be scary. She yells at Mark Wahlberg, and he's just the worst acting ever. And then they reveal the plot because it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and you're like, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard, ever. M. Night Shyamalan. It's great.
Pretty sure I watched.
You have 20 plot misses for every one plot twist that's kind of good.
He's got that one movie. He did The Sixth Sense. That was
They
it.
all be dead people.
But evidently, he makes enough money to where his daughter was like, I want to be a famous singer in a movie, he made a movie just so she could be.
That's true. And I will,
Which one?
and I do this kind of shamefully, but I will defend. I love the movie with Paul Giamatti he made called Lady in the Water. It's supposed to be horrible, but I watched it. I'm like, I think I love this movie. And it's got like obnoxious parts, but it's great. I really liked it. It was
I
weird.
think it's because you went in with low expectations. I think that's the trick. Just like,
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
I saw Trapped recently and was like, this is not going to be any good, or I have no expectations, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I've
It was nice to
enjoyed
see what's
reading.
happening.
Yeah, I've enjoyed reading the Wikipedia like plots for some of the movies. This is really all I need out of it. Like the stupid ending one that was recently, and I was like, "What is the bullshit of this?" And then I read it, and I was like, "Wow, I'm so glad I didn't."
Oh yeah.
Bother.
No.
reading
Look
that.
up you read the Wikipedia article while what the happening is about. I don't even want to
Okay.
say it because the moment you read it, you're going to be like, okay, I'm okay with this, and you'll get to the reveal and be like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing that tonight. I'm reading that.
Do it.
Done. Oh, guys, I appreciate people being here. I know that the debate is happening, and I'm glad that we're your alternate choice for activities this evening. You can watch that later. It's fine.
I don't know if I can watch that shit.
This is more consequential.
I'll watch the highlights.
I was just listening to how the Biden campaign, I guess one of the rules now is they have to mute. Your microphone is muted unless you are actively speaking, and the Biden campaign wanted to nix that so that they could hear Trump just lose his shit, but they got denied.
Yeah. That was their idea, and it backfired. If you watch the Biden-Trump debate, like however it turned out didn't matter. The format was fantastic. Like they couldn't interrupt each other, and there were no people. I was like, this is the best debate I've ever seen in terms of like production and how they've actually done it.
Then they also said that was a way that made Trump look more composed.
Yes, that is true.
He was on top of it. So
anyway,
but it was nice.
Statement of surprise. What the fiddle fork?
A classic.
Hi, kitty.
Is that the lost cat?
No, it's the fat cat.
Insult.
It's the one who we took camping. It's the one who we took camping once, but then we found out somebody gets car sick and he puked and shit all over me in the car on the way there.
Oh,
Tina's taken her cats camping more than once.
This guy.
Household
more
furniture.
Than one.
Lazy boy.
People do.
There's a Lazy Boy store on Watt, and it's open. And I'm always like, who is there? Who's at the Lazy Boy store?
Fake name for a football play. Wiggle up, wobble back.
It's like when they talk about the mattress stores being up front for something else. It's the only way they stay open.
No, there was a Russian music store in front of the house I used
Party
to own in
food.
North Highlands, and I was always like, that's not a real store.
Lasagna.
It cannot be. No one is buying Russian music. They're just not. Like maybe one or two, but not enough.
Way to break something, run it over, and then back out over it.
That's brutal.
I'm sure you had it coming. Female cartoon character, Jessica Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a good movie.
I just went and saw the new Beetlejuice movie.
Oh, how'd you like it?
It was okay. It kept me entertained. I don't think it was a well-crafted film, but I was entertained.
I think it's another one of those that requires a low bar.
Body part, epidermis.
Well, when you make a sequel 30 years later, it's weird. It's weird to make movies this late.
Yeah, you're not doing it to make a good movie. You're just doing it to be like, look, fine, we did it.
And
look, that's the name. You recognize the name and you know who the people are. We paid them money. Here they are.
Right.
Everybody's been begging
cynical.
Comic-Con. Yeah, everybody's been begging us at Comic-Con for the last 20 years. We did it. Shut up about it.
Clothing item, bow tie. I think one of the biggest problems is they tried to squeeze in like so many plot lines into one film that it was like, well, none of these really went anywhere because you did 10 things.
Beetlejuice is one of those movies though that they shouldn't make a sequel
this
now.
Is the lost cat.
He's like, it's weird.
City, state, or country, Casablanca. Kendra
Good
says
job.
that Tress says it's better here than at the debate. So
Yes.
Yes.
Think so. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
let's see.
I
Body
think I just
part,
need one more insult.
toenail. Oh, we just need an insult.
Yeah. My room is getting darker by the second.
How
Turn the light
about
on.
It's your green screen is failing you as it happens. There's
How
a
about-
line behind you now that wasn't there before.
how about
The sun was
dust
like
for brains?
beaming through the window. Sorry, one more time, Dayna.
Yeah, sawdust for brains.
Okay, good.
Oh, no.
All right. So our next scene is 1994's The Little Giants. The plot: ever since childhood nerd Danny O'Shea, played by Rick Moranis, man, he was hot for a minute in the 90s, has felt inferior to his brother Kevin.
Huh?
What?
That's sexy Rick
Revisit
Moranis. He's so hot.
No, I meant he was like a hot, like in everything for like a minute, and then it's done. You get it?
So
No one's ever, except maybe his wife, has thought that. It's felt inferior to his brother Kevin, played by Ed O'Neill, a former college football star. Danny runs a gas station while Kevin coaches the local youth football team. Neither of those careers seem like a good life choice, but that's fine. When Kevin's team rejects Danny's daughter, Becky, because she's a girl, Becky, aka Icebox, convinces her dad to start a rival team. To prove himself against his brother, Danny begins coaching his team of misfits for a playoff game. In our scene, Danny is introducing their newest player, the essentially caveman that is Spike, to the rest of the team. He has some strong feelings about playing with a girl. What? Who's yelling at me? Why? You good?
He froze on my end, but it might have been me.
Oh, well. Sorry, guys. You know how it
Fine
goes.
on my
Right.
end.
All right, good. All right, and action.
Guys, I got great news. I'm Hot Mick Moranis, and we've got a new player.
Mama! What the fiddle fork? Who's that? He looks like lasagna or a genetic experiment gone terribly wrong. Hey, where's his bow tie? Where's his epidermis? He's bigger than my dad.
Spikes in hell. Spikes in Pee-wee hell.
Guys, Spike's our new quarterback, our new tailback.
What? Great! Now we can run the annexation of Casablanca.
What's the annexation of Casablanca?
Like, I don't know if we're ready for that, okay? What formation do you like to run?
Wiggle up, wobble back. Who's Spike's lead blocker?
The lazy boy.
Where's he at?
Right here.
Spike mistaken? Aren't you a girl?
Gee, good eye.
Spike don't play with girls.
She's pretty good, Spike.
Spike don't care. Didn't you hear? Spike don't play with...
I can run you over and then back over you anything, anytime, anywhere. Got that?
Look, you berserko Jessica Rabbit. When you mess with Spike, you mess with death.
Can you walk the walk?
Try me.
I will.
Pizza face.
Sawdust for brains.
Somebody call 911!
All right. Okay, hold it.
And scene.
I'm pretty sure
Marco,
this
you
is why
played
Rick Moranis... Huh?
Stop being hot.
That kid's far too intelligently.
I know. I was messing with my shoulder thing I was trying to make. I was like, I'm gonna have a shoulder pad, and I was like, this isn't working.
Yeah, Dennis says that this is like the Mighty Ducks for kids that like football instead of hockey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every sport had one of those.
I watched that movie and I was like, this is why Rick Moranis retired. This is terrible.
Hey, Coach Rick, has any of the other kids tell you you're really hot?
Rick Moranis is so hot.
Keeper.
Hansel's so hot right now.
Hey.
We'll see you in
Rick
one
Moranis
scene.
is so hot right now.
Has he done anything in like the last 20 years?
No,
I feel like it's like
no, he said like one thing. I think he retired. He was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And the last news thing I heard of him was that he got punched by somebody randomly on the streets of New York.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Which is messed up because Rick Moranis is also a national treasure along with Bonnie Hunt.
Yes.
I bet the person that punched him didn't even know who he was. It was just some jerk punching strangers.
Hope not.
That happens in New York, sadly.
All right, kids, we got one more scene for you. Get to the tippity typing so we can do this. We will not have a show next week because of a Dayna conflict.
Yeah, I'm going on vacation.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. We have a lot of weird conflicts lately, and I can't keep track of them all. But yay, vacation!
Yay. I'm gonna go listen to some music in the South.
Nice.
I'm gonna go to New Orleans and eat beignets. I'm gonna learn about BB King. And I'm gonna go to Graceland. I'm gonna go to
the comedy spot. Didn't somebody from the comedy
learn about?
Yeah, I think Hope did, and I think there was a hurricane, so I hope it's gone.
Yeah, and then she had to come right back.
I was like, I'm supposed to go there in like 5 days. I hope hurricanes go away quickly.
Who were you gonna learn about? What was it?
BB King and Elvis.
Yay! That's exciting. But BB King's awesome. I saw him. He's so good.
I forgot to do my eye black in the last
scene.
It's okay.
I'm doing it.
You were the lady. You were the lady football player.
I'll just do it now because I brought it up.
I am football.
All right. Are we getting anything, Dayna?
We are. I love how both Dennis and Kendra's first submissions were term for breasts because that's top of mind for everyone. Bazingas.
Yeah. What was Dennis's?
Chi-chi.
Also bazingas.
If they both just yelled bazingas right at the start, that'd have been pretty amazing.
Are you typing?
I didn't see that movie, but in my head, it was the movie that's actually about soccer with that redheaded kid, and that's not it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
that one,
which random kids movie was this? That was
Big Green.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Big
That
Green.
was the Big Green. That's the one. Yeah.
Activity, bleaching my hair.
Are you doing that?
School, Schlitz Elementary.
Nice. That's where Dennis went to school.
Made up woman's name, Glazelle.
Oh, that's a good one. Glazelle. I like it.
I like the spelling too. The double Z's, but a single L.
Double Z.
Or double L's, but sandwiching. Yeah.
Food, poutine. Dennis is really holding it down.
Poutine. That's Canadian, right?
Mm-hmm. Emotion, horny.
You can shut up, Dennis.
Thanks.
You're doing that on purpose, and you're a bad person.
Celebrity, Elvis.
That is true. He was famous.
He's one of the most wealthy, made the most money as a dead celebrity.
Elvis wanted to cover Dolly Parton's. He wanted to cover Dolly Parton's song "I Will Always Love You," which was made famous, even more famous, by Whitney Houston, and she wouldn't sell it to him because when he buys songs, he buys the rights, and she was like, "No, I wrote this song. You don't get to buy it," and so he didn't.
He doesn't do anything, Marco. He's dead.
But
well, he used to. That's true, though. Did you read that, Dennis? Was it good? Is this why you have irritable bowel syndrome? I don't even know what that means.
Dislodge somebody. something. Animal, beaver.
Oh,
Dennis is
right.
dirty
She just-
today. Wow.
Yeah, Dennis is not PG.
Activity,
He's not
pickling.
family friendly. That's
Ooh.
also not good.
I recently read that eating pickled things helps with your digestive system.
Yes.
Well,
Really?
Fact.
I think I just need one more emotion.
Okay.
That sounds like an
Probiotics.
excuse by people who like
Probiotics.
pickles.
We don't have any.
Because it's
Marco,
not natural.
you'll just give me a normal emotion. Dayna, give me an emotion that's going to piss Marco
What?
off.
I would not.
Is indifferent, flabbergasted, an emotion? Indifferent.
I like indifferent. Indifferent's pretty good.
Peeved.
It's not an emotion. That's also not an emotion. That's just mad. I would have done it. I would have played along. You don't know me.
You did not.
I
I
understand
know
the game.
you. Don't lie to my face, Marco. Okay, everybody. Our last scene is from 1998's The Water Boy. The plot, raised by his overprotective mother, Helen, played by Kathy Bates, Bobby Boucher, Adam Sandler, is the water boy for a successful college football team. When the coach fires Bobby, he takes up the same position for a losing rival team led by despairing Coach Klein, played by Henry Winkler. I did not remember him being in this movie. After witnessing Bobby beat up a player who teased him too much, Klein adds him to the roster as a linebacker. Soon, Klein's players are championship contenders. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In our scene, Bobby is finally standing up to his mother. Charlie, where are you? Here he comes.
I'm just standing on the other side of this door, Mama.
Charlie. No one likes a Charlie in the box.
Hey, I heard that. Mama, maybe you could just stop bleaching my hair so I can read.
Read? You don't have to read. What you reading for?
'Cause I enjoys it, Mama.
Don't look to me like you enjoys it. Sitting there all indifferent.
Mama, I gotta read this Kama Sutra and 6 other books tonight, or I can't play football.
Foosball. You playing the foosball behind my back?
The only reason I'm doing this so I can go to Schlitz Elementary.
Schlitz Elementary? You going to Schlitz Elementary?
Oh, sorry, Mama. I wanted to tell you.
You off gallivanting with your fancy foosball friends at Schlitz Elementary? Well, I'm sitting here all day with nobody keep me company except Elvis. The chickens coming home to roost, Bobby Boucher. You reap the poutine of your selfish ways. You're gonna lose all your fancy foosball games, and you're gonna fail your big exam because school is
The devil? Everything is the devil to you, Mama. Well, I like Schlitz Elementary and I like football. And I'm going to keep doing them both because they make me feel horny. And by the way, Mama, beavers are ornery because of their medulla oblongata. And I like Lizelle. And she likes me back. And she showed me her bazingas, and I like them too.
And scene. Oh, jeez.
Bobby
Louise.
Boucher.
All right. Guys, I hope you've had fun with us tonight. We appreciate you being here. Until we see you next time, have a great evening. Mwah. Goodbye.